Okay. So I asked myself, is it possible to transmit light through a waveform? So people feel all right when you play it for them. In a process I coined called psychosynthesis. Light goes into this and keeps the stage warm. What I tell my kids is run to the light and not from the dark. You see, this distinction is life versus death. The sun in the night, still hot from a spark, says, as long as alive, there's light in the breath. You see, your brain's phosphorescence explains an awesome presence at a molecular level. We're not machines, but power electrical kettles. How else can I put this? All right, one thing at a time. The spark of a flame in your brain is the same as the sunrise, where darkness reigns o'er the line between smart and insane. At least for me, and we summon our strength from the bowels of the earth. They say hell is down there, but that's where there's howls of rebirth. They say heaven's up there there's no oxygen. People think down is up, we gotta talk to them. I hold and store a molten core, each line a golden cord, parachute or garish brutes who patrol the shore. You can experience both heaven and hell in a single day. I prayed since the birth of gunpowder, throw them things away. But shoot, we gotta keep the killers at bay. Dig deeper, beneath their last resort, past the fort built to block the gaseous froth, blast it forth. Redefine their model of hell. It's not a bottomless pit, it's a bottomless well. Yes, of course. Check this out. Biophotons on silo psychoprotons. That's why my glow goes on. Throw my rhyme flow on and we're tied by soul bonds. To illuminate human-made ills until they're chill roommates. You see, my formidable oral skill builds a portal to chlorophyll, and the light of mitochondria fuels the chlorophyll of a neural bouquet. A new data view through the two strange spheres set in your orbital bones. To take in the sunlight, put down the gunfight, bring love to your tongue sight. The night is still young, right? I know that was a lot. I've been reading papers in Nature. I don't mean to overload, and I hate to short a fuse. I just want to conduct the immortal muse. After you've warmed up the channel, the word will choose you if that's your instrument. When I coil cables, I give them quarter turns so I don't get the chords confused. Forcing you to say there's only 5 senses when you're a kid is some form of abuse. Let me rephrase. I hold in my fingers a pearl of light. It swirls down my brainstem and forms words inside. And we're gonna broadcast them across the world tonight. I placed it in a wave of sound, engraved so it would save the same, this day's amount. I'm sending it to you so you don't have to chase it down. And I didn't make it myself, I got it through another artist's recording device. Whatever we hum or memorize, that's what's scoring our life. I didn't make it myself, I got it from the 5 stair steps. Their track a rare depth, a hair's breadth from their recording device. Whatever I hum or memorize, it's scoring my life. So did it work? Can you pass it along? You don't need to credit this jam, it was just a conduit. Man, we've been through it. And I guess I'm finished, man.
You're killing a game. You're not really the same as the millions of lames willing to blame day in and day out. Your skills are insane. Filling your name. You're killing a game. Which voice inside should you listen to? All of them. Especially when you blend in with the smallest one. Tell that critic, pick on someone my size. I'm too short to box, nor give me high fives. Hide all our lives, though it's one life to live. We gotta show pride to young wife and kid. Hurl insults inside, wield gun, knife, or shiv. Some tykes just slid who had sunlight to give. Friends say they're proud, but I'm all armored up. Once you start to block, it's hard to stop. Nothing more dangerous than a startled cop. So to feel this pride, I'ma need your guard to drop. Take a personal moment, observe a bird on a summit. Resolve honest, anonymous comment that hurts the stomach. Doggone it, I'm proud of you and it's not out of the blue. I've had my years to battle my way through too. Parents doing their best, being humans a mess. Be proud right now, why wait till 2 minutes left? You're killing a game. You're not really the same as the millions of lames willing to blame day in and day out. Your skills are insane. Donwill filling your name.
Yeah.
We're killing a game.
We're Killing the game, you should be feeling the same if you got anything. Pocket liner, pocket change, profits wane, profits wax, poetical, over metronomes. Think you don't, but I bet you know you extra special. You're
killing the game.
Plot those days and swerve to avoid where the potholes lay. Some got no shame, and God knows they look like Rudolph even when it's not clown nose day. I'm a frown exchange. Currently, the currency I'm accepting is smiles. Thoughtful conversation, moods and odds. My crown ain't gray, and kings don't run. My brown ain't gray, but I'm super saucy. I call it deluxe. This was preordained. I don't chalk it to luck. This some good free game. We got jewels in the tuck. The minutes still limited. You using them up.
You're killing a game. You're not really the same as the millions of lames willing to blame day in and day out. Just fill in your name. Your skills are insane. We're killing a game. Yeah. If I sit with boredom, words come. I merge with the source I'm born from. Boredom rides sidecar like Anki do. And each time he guides me, I'm like, thank you. Without boredom, what would I think or do? Autopilot goes nowhere, sinks into a stinky stew. If I love ya, I'll call ya, not be like, here's a new link for you. Yo, how to do boredom? Let's ask Ursula Nordstrom. George Foreman, the dudes from Fort Thunder. I don't mean to make you Google nobody. Energy Ember. Neighbors like olfactory and memory center. It's all coming back to me. I'm the Ezra Jack Keats of klezmer backbeats. And you can find me at the finish line at Elmhurst track meets. No longer a cortisol Curtison. The temporal parietal junction functions to open a portal to endorse societal horrors and still survive it all. Tell your phone step aside, private call. Cause the machine reached so deep down a brainstem, it turned people to rain men. Friends, everyone, pain blends with pleasure till we abstain and retrain them. Chemicals. I used to think drugs could only be plant-based, but now I see pills that you can't taste. Dystopian prognostication, a defense mechanism. Creating the world you want starts from within. But I don't mean to further the cult of the individual, which has indefensibly turned adults invisible. Margaret Atwood, author of Handmaid's Tale, now teaches utopian thinking and may scale. Keep your ear to the ground, the earth is talking to you. We hear sounds year round, walking with rock in your shoe. Keep your eyes on the heavens, imagination rise from the essence. As eye contact eyes, there's a crisis of presence. But there's a light in the distance, whale song in the maelstrom. Echolocated from our vital intestines. The fate of the world, it hangs in the balance. Understanding, that's the language of language. Sound is the compression of air. Our ears need protection and care. When you got a lot of too hot to touch, dodging all them spots causes do not do much. The price of boredom is truckin' insane. We sacrifice organs to duckin' the pain. It's alright to feel bad, but we're gonna pay for it if we push it down to our heel pad. Heart broke. Cracked like a smart joke. Since day one, what I run away from stays coming. Food's good, but hunger's the prize. Word to the bags under my eyes. Elope down a rope made of hundreds of ties, and then climb down the vintage ladder. At the bottom rung, the image splatter. Don't talk to me about right brain. With my left brain, it's side chain. See you totally soon. I'm gonna give this a global D2. Global D2. Global D2.
The same women that care about abs are the same women who date cops. Why do you think I'm fat? I'm fat. I'm fat.
Means they wanna tear my clothes off instead of the other way around. Real estate out of bounds, gotta stake new ground. Means I'm not a lumpy grandpa, and if you can pinch an inch, you can probably pinch a handful. It means, who knows, maybe he surfs. Just more dysmorphia for your lady smurfs. It means skipping Silver Fox, going straight to platinum. They shotgun beers, we doing crunches, dadgum. Really? Well, they must hide abs under there. I may as well get mine as I sweat in this summer share. Abs, such a short word, with each letter comes a pair. Ignore the dilapidated rental, check out my younger lair. When I'm working out, this inner child is running scared. Okay, let's do it.
They don't see what you need. You can't be 10,000 people are proud of me, but they fail to see what everyone sees. 10,000 people.
Even if I try my best, won't get a hairy chest, nor so many things, but I can get this rare request. Abs, I'm my new love object even when I'm barely dressed. Way to be best person ever related to. Shaped like a bagel, true. Maybe if great-great-granddad had abs, he'd have made it through. I don't think dying's something that's okay to do. Yo, I'll have both a type 5 and a type 6. Who knows what it might fix? Life longs for strong minds and strong arms in the right mix. She thought she knew me, then boom, the room key. Was it the abs? Absolutely.
They don't see what you need. You can't be 10,000 people are proud of me, but they fail to see what everyone sees. 10,000 people. 10,000 people. 10,000 people. I'm proud of me, and it's time you see what everyone sees. 10,000 people.
You need a little bit of a gut. That's where all the power comes from. Guys with abs, they're not strong in the gym. They look good, but they're not strong. If you lose your gut, you're going to lose all your strength. In my community, we call it the Italian power gut. All the guys have it.
R.I.P. 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 Make life worth living, I meant to do that. Work with what I'm given, I meant to do that. Surround myself with brilliance, I meant to do that. Fill hearts, man, with resilience, I meant to do that. R.I.P. Paul Rubens. Ever since Playhouse, progress small movements. Tell you what I require from artist art. Finding stuff to admire is the hardest part. Heard he was the nicest guy, really, where'd you hear it from? Acting like you knew him, now that's the weirdest one. So-and-so says so on Instagram, and since you read his post for years, now you convince your fam. Inspiration, entertainment's not enough. Someone owes you more just cause you bought their stuff. Talk about a formative influence. You gotta love some normative impudence. Process grief slowly. Last time I felt like this, Bowie. Nah, probably Ornette. And when I went to Music In that day, the owner Jeff said I don't hold on to people. That line stuck with me. I mean, he even knew him personally, had pawned Don's cornet. As my heroes die, see my impending demise. But when I die, won't be ascending the skies. He's looking down at you right now. What a condescending surprise. If my loved one gotta be a ghost, at least put him friendly by my side. Better world's possible, probable, inevitable. Future unwritten, share doc, now you the editor. Stop calling websites clean designs. When was the last sweet time you got your hands dirty, filthy, inky, crayony, full of charcoal? Artist, engineer, our goal. Learned a new term, it's called parasocial. Relationship where you get vicarious emotional experiences through a stranger as if they offered you a marriage proposal. I don't. Can I separate art and artists on different planets? Like a tide comes in over sand, makes two islands from one granite. My art's more like an ideal me. And if you can do better, feel free. What I record is the best thing. May take a minute to memorize, so may your memory be a blessing. Can I separate artists from art? Can you separate inhaling from exhaling? Can you separate your heart and lungs, your next success from your next failing? If I don't cry for him, who am I a cry for? My lord, I got the high score for dry stored tears. I swore I'd never tell my sons to hold back, but they do what I model, and that's a cold fact. Souls lack connection, so they go running back to art and get raised by favorite artists, so when they die, it cracks their heart. By and large, most men are touch-starved, afraid life to live with life itself in sharp decline. And if you can't find self-love, well, you can borrow mine. Better worlds possible or probable or inevitable. Future unwritten, share stock, now you the editor. Please stop calling websites clean design. I mean, when was the last sweet time you got your hands dirty, earthy, inky, crayony, full of charcoal? Artist, engineer, our goal. Check it out now. If you love it, you might as well marry it. Well, I want to draw like Gary Panner and Barry Blitt, but a lot of people live lives that's fairly split. Peewee. R.I.P.Wee. R.I.P.Wee. R.I.P.Wee? I want someone with which to match wits. No trauma bonding, please. Don't need someone to say ouch wits. In a blink of an eye, you go from the ovens to thinking neighbors should die. Got called in when I accused comrades of making people bucking walled in. The venue packs 1,000. Jump on stage with your sax and yum housing. They say go to hell though. I say already been there. Do I want to go back? Hell no. Hey Glenn, how's child labor working out? I heard Nike makes a burqa now. I like highbrow and lowbrow. Not such a fan middle brow. Dora, good example. Old school like a wooden sandal. And now thousands roam without houses, crowds blown to clouds of stone. And it won't stop till the cows come home. Wish I could get a drink in this holy war, but it's one day at a time, 3 years Sobibor. I can't concentrate, it's ADDD day. Want some great achievements, distractions flying like sea spray. Can't concentrate, can't feel my face. Can't feel my feels feel erased. Viscera, misera, isera. Responsibility to filialities and as if kids are ours. Disembodied, missing hobbies. On VR kissing hotties, thanks to business lobbies. You didn't do spit today, life gets stripped away. You're like, should I engage in nipple play or hit the hay? This isn't our first apocalypse, but it's exhausting how octogenarians follow worse dogma scripts to topple populaces into charcoal briquettes. These sloppy hawks are full of poppycock. I can't concentrate, it's ADDD day. Want some great achievements, distractions flying like sea spray. Can't concentrate, it's ADDD day. By sound zoned in, owning my choice. Yo, is there a tone in my voice? Maybe it's wrong. Just watched When Hopi Met Talagi, directed by Neuroprenephrine. Give each word a strong spin. Word to Eastern Canada and my Algonquin. My great-grandpa Julius was a man, a hatter till old age. After people conquered land, they burned some Osage. So many weird events. When they built the train suburb to city, it was a seminal experience. Mass transit, relocators hoping residents were for relocating, but they're against it. I'm stuck in the minor league, like a Brooklyn Cyclone, B. I can't concentrate, it's ADDD day. Want some great achievements, distractions flying like sea spray. I can't concentrate, it's ADDD day. Want some great achievements, distractions flying like sea spray. Can't concentrate, it's ADDD day.
In the world I fly, the words, you all know it. Nothing special to it but the way they're applied. I say green, I say floral, you know what I mean. Even lactic and cheesy. Close your eyes, think, it's easy. Gourmand, it's something you'd eat. Earthy as soil under your feet. And woody, what woody? Wet, dry, or like peat. You know what I mean when I say fruity or clean. So stop. Take a whiff. Describe to me the scene.
Humor me. Enter the perfumery. Check it. I call this one Wind in the Amphitheater. It always makes my eyes water. Hey, can someone get me a dry bladder? Ew, don't place it on the fly swatter. We gotta dial back the lilac. Oh snap, the file crack. This one's got abalone and rose. Can you smell it? No? Then hold the phone to your nose. If it's 1 cent, you stink of it. You need at least 3 to evoke or make you think of it. I call this one Calvin and Hobbes. It's got gallons of gobs of school bells and tiger sweat. Replace your cyber pet. Cologne alone. Enter the perfumery. Somatize my aroma, guys. It's just you and me. Alchemizing memory. Conjuring fragrance. It's been ages since you got that vague sense of bliss. Yeah, I call this one cafe. It's not just a coffee bean. I want to evoke the whole delicious scene. I put in a dash of crayon. That's the creativity. The third scent, a burnt tent. It's like you're camping from the place where you pay your absurd rent. The packaging just as important. I'm thinking like a glass cash register. The old-fashioned kind. Be fashion forward, or else you're in some sort of action bind.
I call this one Sitting in the Car. It's got hints of ennui, because you don't want to walk so far.
Cologne alone, welcome, enter the perfumery. Somatize aromas, guys. Right now, it's just you and me. Alchemizing memory. Conjuring fragrance. It's been ages since you got that vague sense of bliss. So, enough indoors. I want you to go to the seashore. It's just outside, down the stone steps from the veranda, and collect whatever tantalizes your vasovagal. Homesick for New York? We could make the next Cologne called Pizza Bagel. Okay, check it out. It's like a new moon. There's no light pollution anywhere. It's past twilight, and we're gazing out at the ocean. The pains of man are but grains of sand, cascade into the ocean floor. Oh, how I wish brains were trained to less complain, yes to plan and open more. We're gonna reverse this flotation device, riding the waves of communication and common breath to plumb the depths, from chest to emotions core. There's no road maps, you gotta follow the soda gas. Far below the glass bottom boat, beneath the shark's tomb, as deep as cartoon, a slowly dope strobe and zoetrope cartoon. Down, down to the underwater darkroom, beneath the sea, where it's darker still. Shark gill filled with developer in the dead of night. No red light, and we zoom in enough, grains dissolve. You see the waves within waves, waves flavored by expression, then intention betrayed by how it behaves. Let's go deeper, deeper still, past the coral to caves. Periscope down, a very dope sound. This is our version of Koyaanisqatsi. We're gonna drill so deep, we could put a boy on a hot seat. And then the sonar known Lone Star grown shark chose matte over glossy. Some creatures grow slow as bark, others blow a spark. After the next flood, shark said, you'll board no one's ark, and sent bubbles up to the shore where it's mossy. Hung the image with a clothespin. Under close inspection, sees what that image holds in. Hard to hang it to dry where it's everywhere water. A satisfying pass with the magnifying glass, though, blurries the border. And see the grains within grains of the photograph. The darkroom shark grunted a proto-laugh, and the oval half-tones drifted out the foam and bath. Way too dark down there to know if the surface was sunny or overcast. And the grains fell deeper still, deeper past the darkrooms, past the final canyons, past the gigantism and the brine-filled phantasms, to the trench's bottom where there's so much pressure. The plates birth fresher earth. And then, the grains absorbed as magma carry forth to gain purchase as new islands on the main surface. Yeah! So that was a journey! Been a long week. Check it out. May your children be best friends. May your DJs make fresh blends, then press send. May Friday meals be a constant source of respite, with monsters forced to exit. May you stay limber and flexible. May you navigate climate collapse and the rhyme impacts along fault lines, small minds. May you find peace among creeks and tall pines. May you find true wealth every day, design a new self. I wish you all the skills we have, the ones we don't from someone else. May you and yours have clean water and fresh air. May you bring order from the depths of despair. May your joy overflow to the point where it's shared by girls and boys you've yet to meet. May each year start smooth with tables spread of sweet treats. May you acknowledge what you repeat as ritual. May you control habits. May you be enriched through school. But it's been a long week. Let the song speak. A hug, a tight one. Feel your heartbeat on the one that I write from. No less than 30 seconds. Why hurry stepping for early exit from earthly lessons? May you be surrounded by beauty you're not attached to. May your circle of friends extend and yet match you. May you find someone you love as much as I love your mom. May we live by the seashore with a snare floor tom and crash cymbal. May it stay that simple to solve a core problem. May the bond formed with your brother remain strong forever. May your memory reach centuries beyond what I can remember. May you find collaborators that take work to next level. May their assistants make room and never check schedule. May you see what's in plain view and state truth in a way that doesn't betray you. Why not? Well, all praise is due to the blessings that I got. From a hug, a tight one. Feel your heartbeat on the one that I write from. No less than 30 seconds. Why hurry stepping for early exit from earthly lessons? May pain go as far to the stars as rainbows. As far as your brain shows, may you feel regal in plain clothes. May reality dwindle. May recorded reality fit snug on its spindle. May scintillating decisions inform all your decisions. May you be unconvinced of these principles and live in the now. And discover how in the river of doubt to figure it out. With a hug, a tight one. Feel your heartbeat on the one that I write from. No less than 30 seconds. Why hurry stepping for early exit from earthly lessons? Leap up, a deep cut can heal a deep cut. The sick heart's the one we keep shut. So, a hug, a tight one, love you. Good night, young, and see you in the bright sun. May 5th. Say yes. A day in the life. More like a morning. On a beautiful spring day. Check it. It's great to blow minds and climb like rose vines into where it's hollow and allows the risen slow shines. On the wall we cast shadows, puppet theater. Came from trumpet either known or unknown, blossomed into couplet fever. From arch eyebrow to awestruck blush, and from superstar to unknown, from great young hope to wise old bloke to sing-alongs with lungs on loan. From
from nothing to something and then back again. Imagine a common goal we attack as friends. The track descends from on high. Rip it in one try, which represents countless ones before we store skill. You want more boring, you asked the wrong guy. Take a seat, we're screening one car. Why? The popcorn made me thirsty, the projector warms up, let's out a long sigh. Film a scratch at first manhandled by many, but as a person to action, the effect is the envy of anybody used to having light in their strong eyes. That dim in the glare like a deer in the headlights, frozen in time like a still photo, then can't sleep in bed right. Kick back, relax, enjoy this motion feature. Attention endangered like our ocean creatures. Open research leads to so much, but I need to teach how to follow a thread. It's ironic to seek knowledge, you must first hollow your head. Understand your goals or risk getting followed and led by marketing and SEO versus curiosity. Thirsty philosophy hunts improvement at all times. Y'all blindly led by teams of neuroscientists, not gossipy small minds. The wall's confines shrink ever tighter and dream of hulking out, but can a clever writer? Milk for time and attention can turn your treasure lighter. Discover an author who nourishes your spirit. Want to read all of their interviews? Ideally, you can hear it. Better yet, read everything they've written chronologically. Watch and see how they've improved or had gaps or dealt with real life or overcome bad raps. I believe people should collect artists over art and adamantly stick to what you think's important regardless who owns the chart. Some people prefer work that they could have done, not me. I study those who rose apart from both their peers in timeless form, yet still expose their heart. Now, when I say timeless, I don't mean removed from context. The march of time got long legs. Intuition's a strong guess. Squash sphere of time acts like a convex lens so I can see which song's next. Type of sentence. Hyperpresence brings out a writer's essence way deeper than your average cyber sessions. Tidal waves of loves flood your favorite microaggressions. Yo, a slow art flow chart, this verse is a go-kart. Donald Glover said culture's a compression of info, but stuff be mad fluffy and for the most part, when it's compressed, it's more like chipboard. Let's follow threads together, move this ish forward. I once compared my songs to those pills that when wet expand to sponges. Knowledge you carry your whole life is like endless free lunches. Read bunches of books so you can form some hunches. Okay, where was I knowing your goals? I must have known since 0 years old, but it's alright if you don't, and maybe I'm stubborn, I must say the skill to transcend is the thrill of a sojourn. Turn towards home, earn a sudden overpass, the fast access to the beyond reaches past the owner class, creative energy and infinitely dense cone of mass. Pierces black holes, then strobes in a flash when only a moment has passed. The transcendent brings us where there is no landlord nor tenant, no contract, so no contract extended. I'm attracted to my contact lens lid and befriend the kid inside whose childhood never ended. All children are artists and you never lost access, whether you're weighed down by back breasts, unpaid taxes, or rust. Relax and board the tour bus to your must. We all have muses, but not all nurture their relationships. Common excuses include lack of time, talent, patience with. I used to want to teach art to a standard, now I want artists nourished them. Oh, how far goes a little encouragement. You think people worship gods the same way as they were enforced by the Pope? But gods like muses maybe just tell pagans to be dope. The Greek muses are the most famous, and I hope you introduce yourself to them. They can be useful, yes, even if they were appropriated from conquered foes. So go further back to when info was only shared when spoken, okay? But don't take the Ramayana as prophetic phenomena, even if it helps you justify subjugation when you wanna. Man, these campfire tales have survived millennia, and yes, they are inspired, but that doesn't mean they should be the basis of law, or whom you hire. The ancient bards and poets were bad beyond belief, triple B, but don't trip Tripoli, there are plenty other adults working hard we'll never see. No wait, bards bad beyond belief, quadruple B. God group will free us from illusion of disconnection. Earth obvious ancestors since provided both birth and protection. Ecocide is matricide, patricide, parenticide. What's the Latin root for parent? Oh, who cares, end is nigh. For this right and burst, I'm almost late to yoga. I didn't mean to go there, dependent artist in a toga. My skin mutiny made me gluten-free, agent is a beast, but it looks cute on me. Oops, I went to the wrong Y again, and instead of being late, I'll just drive by a friend's new exhibition at 360 Record Shop in Red Hook. Let's look at Tone Tank's homemade action figures and get his book. That way I can sport and skip the shipping and handling, plus a nice walk in the sun. I sure love spring. Okay, where was I? Oh, how to hyper-focus. Make tonight your locus as a writer like your life is showbiz. If you don't keep a close beat on your goals, you may spiral inward over outward. Better to alight on a hippo in the bush than indoors as a couch bird. Chirp, chirp. Premium TV all is like a speedball, because it gives you a feeling like you read all literary, but mixed with a mild sedative. And replace Porsche culture where you could get a whiff of fresh air playing banjo with your homies, improving on your craft, sharing laughs, less manufactured stories, and less lonely. I learned TV was a sedative from Bob Odenkirk. I always pay close attention to his job when he goes to work. Held close, dealt close since the days of soda jerks. Okay, where was I? I collect great artists in an open search. Great artists who improved till they died can count on one hand. Bob, me, Ursula, Octavia, Carlin, and Young Man. And we don't plan on dying anytime soon, understand? Gun jam, make peanut butter jelly, spring cleaning, clean up clutter, telly goes first. Free still works in quotes on a message, paper, mask, and tape. Wiping off grape jam stain, forecasting shapes. Made on the astroplane, thanks to you, airplane mode. Tearing down a tear-stained road with my hair-vein bros. Anything's fair game in this rare pain pose. Anything I dare say goes. Expectations explode, I wear purple pros like thermal robes. I soothe my Vegas nerve with fragrant herbs. Give ancient words the life that they deserve. Liberate people from the fibs of great evil from whom they pay to serve. Off offers hours open and I don't grade on a curve. I don't grade at all. What you want, a piece of paper? Released from labor, we'd see peaceful neighbors. Okay, where was I? Darn Paul, we said follow the thread, not act like a cat with a yarn ball. I just got my first gluten-free sandwich and it cost the same as a whole bar install. That is to say, farm stand MCs are so weak they use cock rings as armbands. I hate to say it, but it's like quality is a foreign brand. Let's start a band. Sometimes I find I'm blind as a bat. Pass the mic, my fat balls will play hi-hat. Really, that's all we need. Each song is a time capsule. Music sticks like pine sap, especially my rhyme rap. Okay, where was I? One mark of a great idea is when you can pick up where you left off with no loss of momentum. It's a tip-off, stress F's off. Attention is wrenched from to-do list, which just dropped. This idea shot to the top spot, and even when friends come, they pitch in or give space. Time is sublime, felt at a lived pace. Everyone deserves to visit a clock that's non-linear, a minier evolution, light wave, strong, skinnier. Even if you've poor motor skills or a tinier, give me your attention, 10 minutes feel more like 10 years. This is how intelligence is accomplished. Expand neural pathways with verbal math phrases. How do you want to spend your last days? In a wrathful malaise or a laugh maze? In a wrathful malaise or a laugh maze? There's more options than baby Mozart or grown-up Sudoku. When you're feeling mad smart, remember who told you. You. Hope is so dope, it's like OD on O2. So you graduated road rules, but there's still time for homeschool. Slow fuel is soul food, take it from the strict out old mule. Wait, where was I? Oh yeah, goal renewal. Better than amphetamines, ketamine, or cold brew. I hold these truths self-evident that your full attention is everything, even if president rolls through. Gold dude.